Hi there, this is Jen, and thank you so much for joining me. I am excited to be bringing you my first design team project for the Hedgehog Hollow. The Hedgehog Hollow has monthly subscription boxes, so throughout every month I will be bringing you either a blog post or a video. So that will happen 4 times a month, just sharing the products and creating projects with them. For this month, the theme of the box is Dia de los Muertos. And that is what 0 years of Spanish gets you, but it means Day of the Dead. It is a Mexican holiday, I cannot say that word, holiday celebrating those who have passed on and their spiritual journey. And so this kit has a ton of stuff in it. Included are 2 6x8 stamp sets, and you get a smaller sentiment set. You get this 2-piece die, you get some vinyl, some paper products, and a stencil. And so the design team members all received the kit without the paper products because due to COVID and manufacturing and shipping delays, it's just something that has been happening quite frequently with a lot of companies. We didn't get the paper products in our kits. And Alexandra wanted to make sure that we had our stuff in time so we could start creating projects. So what she did was she went ahead and sent another kit that was the full kit out to us and left it up to us whether we wanted to keep the kit or give it away. And I'm going to go ahead and give mine away, which means I won't have the paper products to show you during the month for my projects, but I wanted to make sure that those items stayed with the kit. And so you will get everything you see here. Of course, you will get the exact kit that I'm showing you, and so the little seal on the crepe paper will be broken, so hopefully you're okay with that. But it is a super awesome kit. It'll give you a chance, if you're not familiar with Hedgehog Hollow or their kits, to kind of check it out and see what's included. For me, I can tell you this kit has a lot of stuff. It is a great value for your money. And so to go ahead and enter the giveaway for this kit, I have created a Google form, and so all you have to do is click on the link in the description below, put your first name and your email address. It's just a lot easier for me to contact the winner and make sure that the winner actually receives their item. Of course, I would love for you to comment below and let me know what you think about the kit or the card that I created, or just whatever you want to leave a comment about, as well as a like. But I'm going to go ahead and finish off the contents of the kit. These papers are so pretty. They've got a little bit of shimmer to them. The colors of the envelopes and the papers are so bright and beautiful, and so I really love those. And so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the card that I'm creating today. I'm starting out with this beautiful rose stencil. I don't have a big, beautiful floral stencil like this, so this stencil is so awesome. I am taking Party Dress and Be Mine in the Catherine Pooler inks, and I'm going to start out in the center of the flower and make that area as dark as I can, and then I'm going to go on the outsides with that Party Dress. And I've kind of learned with stencils, especially ones that are a little more delicate, is to try to go in the direction of the stencil, which is sometimes hard to figure out. But if you can figure out where those pieces lay and not go against them, it's much easier to work with the stencil and not have those pieces pull up. And so once I have my blending with the ink done, I go ahead and take a colored pencil and just add a little bit more detail to the stencil. And then I'm going to grab this sugar skull. This is pretty big. It covers up a good portion of the card. I absolutely love it, and I love that these are a big enough size where you can make not just cards, you can make a banner, or something like that you would hang, or a paper crafting item. You could put several together and make little treat sacks. So what I've done here is I've gone ahead and prepped my cardstock with my embossing bag, and I've gone ahead and inked that up in some Versamark embossing ink and covered with gold embossing powder. And I'm just going to go ahead and melt that embossing powder using my heat tool. And I went ahead and I created several of these, and I will show you why in just a minute. And then I'm going to move on, and I'm going to use the other sugar skull. So for this one, I'm only using the eye portion. So I go ahead and prep my paper the same. I am using a Versamark again, and also the same gold embossing powder. And I will heat that up and melt that powder as well. And then I went ahead and I used both pieces of the die. I used the outline and the detail portion. So I have two pieces, and then I used the outline portion again to cut out just those eyes. And I'm just taking my fine line glue. I'm going to go ahead and attach the pieces together. And then I'm just dabbing some of the areas where the glue went through. I didn't want that to get set on there. And so once that is done, I'm just going to set some acrylic blocks to make sure that the pieces adhere. And then I'm going to cut. I didn't want as big of a shadow around the edge, and so I'm going to go ahead and trim that so that it's not super visible. And now I'm going to go ahead and assemble my card. I am using a black card panel, and so I will adhere my floral stencil piece to that. And then those both will be adhered to my white card base. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of black splatter to the background just to fill that area up a little bit. And to finish off the card, I go ahead and add the sentiment Celebrate from the sentiment stamp set, and add some enamel dots, and that will complete this card. This was a super fun card to create, and I can't wait to create more. This is a great set for adding tons of bright colors, beautiful colors, fluorescence. And so I'm super excited to share with you the rest of the projects that I create throughout the month. So don't forget to go ahead. I will leave links below. Check out the Hedgehog Hollow blog, which is where my blog posts and all the other design team members' blog posts will be for this kit and future kits as well. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. Again, the link for that Google Doc form will be below. As always, if you liked this video or found it informative, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to spend with me, and I hope to see you next time.